17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Breathe in. Breathe out. Grab all the chi towards yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the chi takes the form of a golden chrysanthemum flower, 菊花. Store that in your dantian. Feel the warmth over there. Okay, so within 2, it's recommended that you do, several times, like 9 times optimal. Now, so let me explain a little bit in terms of if you practice this, a few times a day, what do you feel like? Okay. First of all, you increase blood flow. Okay. When you increase blood flow, deep breathing, increase blood flow, your fingers should feel a little bit tingly. Okay. 麻麻的 bloated, 膨胀 warmth, 发热 okay. Those are all signs of increased blood flow. Okay. In our laboratory, we have a $35,000 laser Doppler instrument, and we could see, oh wow, like in the graph. Okay. Now, this is something you can always go back to. Okay. I'll give you the address. Okay. It's a Moore company. Charge you a credit card. $35,000 if you have a platinum card, and they'll send it to you. No. You're not going to buy that, okay? So what you can do instead is to learn the feeling of increased blood flow. And this is your reference standard, okay? If you just stand like this and slowly dip one hand down and see tiptoe on this side. And now focus your attention on the sensation on the fingers of the hand going down. Do you feel like warm liquid, flowing towards that side? Like drip, 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 drip from the fingertips. And a few more times the hands get tingly, 麻麻的, a bloated feeling, 膨胀 feeling. And a few more times the hand gets warm. See, this is the feeling of increased blood flow. You can sensitize your fingers so that you can recognize that feeling right away, okay? This is what it feels like. So, in other words, when you do these Qigong exercises, you go, wow, my hands are getting tingly. Or if you're just doing, breathing exercises, okay? Hands getting warm, getting tingly, that means you're getting increased blood flow, okay? And increased blood flow, right? 学为气之母. When your blood flow is increased, 形学活气, okay? Everything comes, okay? So you don't need to spend money buying an instrument. Your fingertips are your instruments. In fact, for me, 2 breaths, I can feel it already. In time, with more practice, you can feel this right away. So first of all, fingers. Second, when you start doing this, okay, you feel like, wow, this is a strange feeling. Like I'm rubbing 2 pieces of magnet together. It's almost like, wong, like that, okay? Maybe not now, but, in a few days. That is not, okay, imagination. In the laboratory, I told you, we have instruments that are expensive that could measure DC electric field. Okay, your hands have DC electric fields. You rub 2 DC electric fields together, it's like rubbing 2 pieces of magnet together. This is for real. So when you feel like, wow, this is for real, okay? This is not imaginary. So, in other words, when you do these Qigong exercises, particularly this one, wow, hands getting numb, and then wow. So you're really increasing blood flow, increasing your, I dare not say chi, but your electrical energy. Okay? So here's what this is good for. Lesson 1. Lesson 1 will increase your serotonin, increase your blood flow, increase your electrical flow. Okay? So the recommendation is before you go to work, do this to energize yourself. You're in good mood, okay? At least before you get into the office, you're in good mood, okay? And then do it maybe 9 times, maybe you go 6 times if you don't have time. And then after work, do this, and kind of eat. Okay, and I feel good again. Okay, so I'm energized. Okay, so do it for this reason. That's the first $200, right? Okay, so 3 people here. Michael and Harrison, they could collect money. But the second $200 is for the meditation aspect of this. So you want to learn that? That is what's really going to put you to sleep. Okay? Now, for that, I want you to sit on the floor or in a chair or something. Sit down. Because this is so effective that there was a time that I was standing room only, and I had everybody standing up, and they did this, and one guy fell asleep very first time, and hit his head, on the door, and started bleeding, and I don't want ever that to happen. Okay, I want you to sit down, so if you fall asleep, you won't hurt yourself. So, how does this work? Now, Ao Da Si, Grandmaster Ao would take your first lesson, okay, give you the first lesson, and tell you to go home and do what I just taught you for at least a week, if not 2 weeks, before coming back. If you can't wait, you go back in 2 days, he'll just send you out, he won't teach you. So now I have to telescope time, okay, because we only have 15 minutes left. So let's pretend that you're now back after 2 weeks, okay? Practicing this several times a day. Okay, so you pay your money, and this is what you're going to learn. First, usually during meditation, if you fall asleep, you have failed. You're not supposed to fall asleep, right? You're supposed to be resting and sharpening your brain at the same time so that you have alpha and theta waves and also the beta waves. If you fall asleep, you might as well go to sleep. Okay. But this is the exception. This one is designed to put you to sleep. So if you fall asleep, you have succeeded. Okay? Falling asleep is what you want. Now, how do you do this? It's a Qigong practice, right? So you really have to practice. This is not a magic pill. Okay, magic pill, you buy Ambien and maybe work a little bit. Okay, so but this takes practice. And if you have enough practice, it works very well, much better than Ambien. So you practice, maybe starting tonight. Okay, you go to sleep your normal way, whether you're watching TV or you read a book or you check your iPhone or whatever. Do all of that, and you go to sleep. Okay. Whether you sleep this way or that way or this way, just do your normal thing. Okay? But once you close your eyes, now you imagine that you have a silver moon on your left side. No hands, okay? Imagine the silver moon is spinning counterclockwise by itself once a minute, 26 times. Okay? You shouldn't even pretend that your hand is doing it, okay? You don't do it. It's just spinning by itself. Now, I invented this. I had trouble seeing a homogeneously silver ball spinning by itself. So I put a bright light spot, on the equator, so I could follow it, okay? And follow that, okay? And if you roll your eyeballs or even your head a little bit, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't count out loud, you know. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Sometimes, with a lot of training, you are already asleep. If you're not asleep, now you have the golden sun on the right-hand side, and let it spin clockwise once a second, 26 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're still awake, don't imagine this. Imagine that you have a golden halo that runs from the back of the neck all the way around to the throat. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now, with training, most of the time, I never get to that. I'm already asleep, okay? But with less training, maybe you're still awake, then just go back to the silver moon, okay? Still awake, go to the golden sun. Still awake, go to this. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Eventually, you'll fall asleep. Now, how does this work? Okay. First, at UC Irvine, we have a MRI machine. We can see which part of your brain is active. See, if you just do this, okay, in the machine, then this side of the brain, right here, the motor cortex, will be activated. You can see that. But we also can show that if you're not doing it, you just pretend you're doing it, this part of the brain will still get activated, okay? So even though you're not doing this, you're doing this in your mind, you can still elevate serotonin, in the brain, number one. Number two, okay, most of the time you cannot fall asleep because you're thinking about something that worries you. This takes your mind off your worries. It's just looking at this, it takes your mind off the worry. It's like counting sheep, people say count sheep, okay. Number three, it's a practice. Your body is tuned to go to sleep whenever you spin the balls. So every time you spin the ball, your body sets yourself to go to sleep, okay. No more thinking, shut down, sleep. So the more you practice, the more you can easily fall asleep using this trick, okay. I'm sorry I have to use the word trick. Now, but you have to have confidence. Okay? You have to practice this enough so that you know, no matter what, you can fall asleep. It doesn't work, okay, if you don't practice and like tomorrow there's a big thing going and you can't go to sleep and you, oh, Dr. Lin taught me this, let me try it. 1, 2, oh my God, 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes, I'm still awake. That's not going to work, okay? You have to believe you're going to fall asleep because you always fall asleep. So there's no problem. You have to have just left side, right side, left side, right side. You will fall asleep. So it's almost like hypnosis. You will fall asleep. So utility-wise, like I said, I travel a lot. I never suffer from jet lag, okay? Because wherever I go there, spin, I fall asleep. Yeah, middle of the night, I go to the bathroom, go back, I fall asleep. So that's very useful. But also very useful is anytime I could take a nap. If I have 15 minutes, I can take a nap. Oh, I'm asleep, okay? So I need people to wake me up. Sometimes we measure EEG. It's not just sleep, it's stage 3 deep sleep, okay? So sometimes, in my office, I would tell my secretary to wake me up in 20 minutes because otherwise I'll just keep sleeping. It happened to me several times. Like when I travel, like on the bus, I would miss my stop because I would be asleep. So it's so effective. So anyway, this is Hangu Qigong number 2, session 2. Practice just for falling asleep.
What's the third step? Could you explain a little bit?
The third one is the golden ring, golden halo. Runs to the back of the neck. 1, 2, a ring, golden ring. 3, 4, like that. Okay?
So, I have a question.
Yes.
So, this one, you just do it so you get used to thinking about it. But once you start thinking about it, you don't do this anymore?
No, you do this for 2 reasons. One is, if you never do this before, you never do this, I tell you to imagine the ball spinning. You can't do it. Okay? So you have to do this to get to the second. But also, just doing this will make you feel good. Okay? You'll get your blood going, so you should do that just for that purpose as well. Do it before you go to work, after work, it energizes you, get the serotonin up.
So you do this,
Yeah.
you want to get you sleepy, right? It's just
No, this you won't fall asleep because your it's daytime. Only when you're doing this and you spin. Okay. I mean, if you walk in your car and you do this and you fall asleep, then you're really too tired. Okay, so 5 minutes left. Okay. Yeah.
Why 6 times?
Huh?
Why 6 times?
Okay. Good question. Okay. Why once a second, 26 times, the sun, the moon, and all of this? Okay. Here's my explanation. There's nothing religious or philosophical. I don't think it will kill you if you do the opposite. My interpretation is that it's just complicated enough to occupy your mind. Okay? If I say, oh, just do this, okay? Well, heck, I could do this, I could walk, I could chew gum, and I could still worry about the stock market tomorrow, So that's too easy. But this, you really have to think and will get your mind off your worries. And it's not too difficult, okay? If I have to, do something like, do this and solve the Schrodinger equation in my mind, well, that's too difficult, then I will sleep, So this is just easy enough, but just complicated enough, so you don't worry about what you worry about. So it's nothing magical that has to be 26, 28, you'll get a heart attack. No, it's just something you have to pay attention. Okay?
On the left, it's counterclockwise.
So counterclockwise, clockwise, but like I said, it has to be the same thing every time. Because if you just no, that's not going to work. Okay, so you have to be pay attention. All right, so we'll finish with the last one, Tai Da Gong. Okay, so a good way to relax all the muscles in the mind. Okay, now the body has 12 meridians on each side. Okay, so we're gonna relax the major ones. Right down middle of the arm is the pericardium. This is the cover of the heart. You can think of heart related. Okay. A little bit on the side is the heart meridian. On this side, from the thumb up, this is the lung meridian. Index finger, this is the large intestine. And the pinky is the small intestine. Stomach and kidney coming down. And then the back, the bladder. And then coming back up is the stomach and the kidney. Okay? So, okay. So heart and pericardium lung and small intestines, large intestines, heart and pericardium, lung, large and small intestines, stomach and kidney, bladder. One more time, third time. Pericardium and heart, lung and large and small intestines. Stomach and kidneys, bladder. Okay, there's a major acupuncture point on top of the head. You learned this in the fall in my session on self-massage, acupuncture, and meridians. Anyway, top of the head is one called Meeting of 100 by Hui. Okay, at the bottom of the feet where your foot is hollow, that's Yongquan, that's gushing spring. So the idea is you can feed qi through this one and push it down this way. So breathe in, you collect all the qi from the universe, put it into your body through Bai Hui, and push the bad qi into the ground through Yongquan. Again, breathe in. This is Cai Qi, collect qi. Breathe out. Use the qi to relax your face, body, hip, legs, and feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, store the qi in your dantian. Left hand towards the body, 男左女右, and right hand towards the body for women.
So
And
give
just-
the lady the right hand outside, right?
男左女右, right hand inside for ladies. Right hand touching the body for women. Left hand for men. Okay. And just calm your body, calm your mind. So, within the 4 C's, the 5 legs, I bend my thumb like I salute to you. I'm humble. From my heart to yours, we're all brothers and sisters. Okay, thank you, you guys.